minutes?
I'd need more time than that. And he doesn't do any drugs. That's the thing about Alex. You can get Alex high, get him drunk, and he'll start talking about interdimensional child molesters. Yeah. You know, and then you get the real Alex.
Or maybe you have somebody else on as well to introduce chaos, like Alex.
No.
They have to be
I would have to be just me and him. That would be a focused thing. I would have to like really take time with Trump. But also, I'm not well versed enough politically to know all of the corruption that's been alleged and to understand.
Woke Destiny loses his mind live on his own stream when he reacts to Joe Rogan making some allegedly shocking claims, and he's just so mad that Joe Rogan doesn't support Bernie anymore and that he is a Trump supporter now. So basically, Destiny gets his cuck panties in a twist, and Destiny's been going through it with online drama. If you guys know, you know. I mean, if you guys know, you know. Okay, maybe I should do a video covering it. But he has some scandals surrounding him right now, but maybe I'll save that for another video. If you enjoy YouTube drama, political drama, make sure you subscribe, posting 5 new videos every single day. And let's watch this video of Destiny having a full-on meltdown panic attack over Joe Rogan, who is a very moderate guy, a very in the middle, like not crazy one way or the other kind of guy. Like, how does Joe Rogan piss you off that much? Well, meet Destiny.
Up. He has demons in his head. He's obviously chaotic all over the place, but there's some wisdom to the perspective he takes on the world. Even though he is often full of shit, he is able to predict certain things that very few people are willing to bring up. So isn't Trump the same way? That person, egomaniac, whatever personality things you can talk about, isn't it worthwhile to lay it out? Like, who's going to, if you listen to interviews of Trump, who has the balls to call him out on his bullshit?
Chris Wallace did.
No, calling out somebody on their bullshit is easy when you're just being adversarial. But as a person who is genuinely, empathetically trying to understand, I think you're really good at that. Like, you pulled him in.
I don't know if he would genuinely be there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I think he would be putting on a performance, and that's.
You don't think you can break through that in like 30 minutes?
I mentioned this, like, don't go where the puck is, go where the puck will be. Man, I noticed this. This hurts so much. There's a lot of people who, when Trump lost in 2020 and they thought that Trump was going to be gone forever, they came out and they were honest about their feelings about Trump. And then when they saw that Trump was winning again, they completely 180'd on it. Oof, that hurts. We saw this with a lot of the Ben Shapiro stuff.
What we saw yesterday is inexcusable, unjustifiable, awful on every level, disgusting on every level. When you have rioters taking over the U.S. Capitol building, the seat of American democracy, and when you have those rioters saying that they are doing so in the name of the President of the United States, and when you have them doing that to the legislative branch of the government, when you have those people, they are rioters, they are not protesters, okay? As soon as you commit an act of vandalism or violence, you are no longer in the category of protester, you are now a rioter. And this...
Don't worry, I cut off the video so you can't see the yarmulke. I'm just kidding. Shalom. Shalom.
Was an attempted act of insurrection. I mean, technically speaking, that's what it was, considering that the reason that this happened is because Congress was simply there doing their constitutional duty and tabulating the state-certified electoral count. That's as bad an event as I've ever seen in American public life. Frankly, I think that in many ways, it's the worst thing to happen to the United States.
Honestly, Ben Shapiro has kind of always been a never-Trumper. He was someone that supported Ted Cruz in the 2016 Republican primaries, but he's actually been pretty supportive of Trump as of lately. Like, I just did a video yesterday about Trump's tariff victory, and Ben Shapiro was saying even though he's not really necessarily for tariffs on a principled level, he's more about free trade. He did praise Trump for his use of economic leverage. So Ben Shapiro is realizing that maybe Trump isn't so bad. Orange Matt isn't so bad, and Ben Shapiro could probably benefit from being a little bit more orange. I mean, hey, look at the orange woman right here. I love the color orange. And by the way, comment an orange heart to boost the video in the algorithm. And while you're at it, like it.
United States of America since 9/11. It was cataclysmically awful.
You see it here a little bit with Joe Rogan, because I think even here, I don't know if people were 100% sure, because this is the middle of 2022. A lot of people are like, yeah, Trump is a crazy guy, a loser, you know, strongman, whatever. And then as soon as it started to change, the wind currents started to blow a bit differently. Their chimes started singing a different tune. Pretty cringe.
Minutes?
I'd need more time than that. And he doesn't do any drugs. That's the thing about Alex. You can get Alex high, get him drunk, and he'll start talking about interdimensional child molesters. Yeah. You know, and then you get the real Alex.
Or maybe you have somebody else on as well to introduce chaos, like Alex.
No.
They have to be
I would have to be just me and him. That would be a focused thing. I would have to like really take time with Trump. But also, I'm not well versed enough politically to know all of the corruption that's been alleged and to understand what the whole Russiagate stuff, what's real, like how much of it. It's clear that there is more than one organization that's involved in communicating with Russia before the 2016 elections. So it's pretty clear that the Clinton administration was involved. It's pretty clear that
see, like this sounds like a this sounds like a surprising amount of self-awareness, right? Like, I don't have the political background to know what's true or not true about this stuff. Like, obviously, there are multiple communications happening between multiple organizations in Russia. Like, I'm just not sure, you know?
The Trump administration had some communication with some people in Russia.
See, like, oh my God, he even knows this much here. But now he just calls it Russiagate, the pure hoax. That is true, what he just said. Roger Stone was in direct communication with people working in Moscow. Yes.
Pretty clear that Hunter Biden had some very...
I honestly cannot believe that it's 2025 now, which crazy. I can't believe it's 2025, but people are still trying to push the Russia hoax. Really, Destiny? Really? Do you not think that if they found anything on Trump, they would do everything they could to lock that man up? I mean, they impeached him twice. They freaking have investigated him non-stop. It's actually bonkers. And if you agree, make sure you like and comment that. It really does help boost the video in the algorithm, and I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get back to this insane take from Destiny. Keep melting down, Destiny. Come on. It's your destiny to melt down. Haha. Dad joke. Let's keep going.
Suspicious dealings in Ukraine. And
the Hunter Biden suspicious stuff, now that was being reported on at the time. Now we know, though, that the informant that made those allegations made them all up, completely fabricated them. But
there's a lot going on there, man. And it's hard for anybody to parse. It's really hard for anybody, and especially to have an objective assessment of exactly what's going on, and then to be able to do that and broadcast it publicly. That's quite a project. And I think if you really want to do that correctly, it's something that I would have to research for a long time, and to really, and I don't have that kind of time.
Not for maybe for certain people that you're really curious about. Like, you have that kind of time for Bob Lazar.
Yes.
But maybe not for Donald Trump.
No, that's different, because Bob Lazar,
Yeah, I don't know, man. At the same time, Rogan was hardly Mr. Popular inside Harris's camp. Her brother-in-law, Tony West, longtime advisor. Well, hold on, just as a quick thing, though. This stuff, though, Rogan was completely on the Trump wagon by the time Harris was even nominated.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Because how could you still be for Biden-Harris knowing that Biden was completely senile? How could you? And then what? They put in Kamala Harris? Wow, really a great ticket. Come on.
Or swapped out with Biden. So what reporter made up the Hunter stuff? Not a reporter. The original FBI informant had fabricated everything about Hunter, Biden, and Burisma. He just made it up. But what are you going to do?
Could Destiny just use one brain cell if he even has that? I mean, come on. We all know that Joe Rogan previously endorsed Bernie Sanders. Okay, that's a very different Democratic candidate than someone like Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, right? There's a lot of people, listen, I don't get it, but apparently there's people that like Bernie Sanders and AOC and then also Trump. And it really boils down to this populist movement. It's we the people against the elites, the bureaucracy, the big state. We want the government to actually work for us like it was intended to by our brilliant designers of the Constitution and this great nation. So that is the overlap. So it makes much more sense for someone like Joe Rogan to prefer Trump over Kamala, the corporate hoe, and Joe Biden. I mean, let's be real, right? Is that too hard to understand, Destiny? Anyways, if you made it to the end of the video, please comment an orange heart. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.